Okay, here we go. Let's get into another league with Team Rhinos. Pretty standard list, I think. I pulled this straight from Goldfish. Can't remember whose it was, but they managed to, I think, do well in one of the most recent modern challenges. The only real things to highlight, I guess, were on the Seasoned Pyromancer plan as opposed to Bone Crusher Giant. Murktide Regent as a one-of, and then the sideboard we are on Blood Moon and also Leyline of the Void. Quite a lot of graveyard decks going around at the moment, so that seems like a reasonable choice. And then we've got the one-of Klothys as well. So yeah, not much more to say about it really. I will link the deck list in the description below. Let's get into round number one. Thanks everyone for watching. Please do consider subscribing if it's something you're enjoying, and yeah, let me know in the comments if you've got any. But yeah, let's try and Crashing Footfalls with some people. Okay, we are on the play. We're against Dr. Queller, who's a well-known spirits player. So I think we're going to keep this and hope to draw another land. I think we'll just lead with basic mountain. Yeah, it kind of disguises what we're on a bit more. We can use this force, but I don't think we want to necessarily. So I probably wouldn't have kept this if we didn't have Fury. Sure. Obviously we're going to have to get rid of that before we cascade. Okay. So yeah, we're going to want to. We really want to draw a land now. Either well, it needs to be green really. Okay, Noble Hierarch. I think we're possibly waiting on this Fury. Wouldn't mind getting. I guess Rattle Chains is a problem. I might just do it now. Okay, that's a bit awkward really, that draw. I think we are going to Fury here, kill both of these to play around Rattle Chains, maybe? Or do we want to let my opponent put more stuff onto the field? Maybe we let them put more stuff onto the field. Yeah, annoying. if we'd hit a different land, we could have done quite a lot better here. Okay, there's another Hierarch. So we take a little bit extra damage here. Opponent probably holding up Spell Queller. Could be Rattle Chains as well. I think we're going to go for it here because this is the last real chance. Okay, another Fury's okay. We're just going to cast Fury here. So we're going to deal 2 damage to Mausoleum Wanderer, because if my opponent does flash in another spirit, it grows by 1 damage. Get to kill. Wrath my opponent's board there for 0 mana. Okay, just opponent just putting in a Spell Queller, which is fair enough. That implies that they probably have another one. They might have Collected Company, which is obviously a little bit worrying. You have an instant speed. Yes, okay, good. Okay, so we'll see what my opponent does here. If they go for Collected Company, we'll, I think, have to force it. But yeah, we're going to go for Violent Outburst here. We are at 9, which is a little bit worrying, but we've got another Fury. if our opponent Quellas our Footfalls, we can actually then Fury to kill the Queller. So yeah, let's Violent Outburst here. Cast this Footfalls. See what our opponent's going to do. We'll force a Collected Company here. Okay, Brazen Borrower is actually okay because it blocks for a start, and actually lets us put lethal on the field this turn. Okay, Supreme Phantom is a little bit annoying. So what do we do here? So opponent is attacking. So we okay, so we could go for the Brazen Borrower here. Depends what my opponent plays here, really. Skyclave is a little bit annoying. Okay, so I think... Oh, it's non-creature permanent. Okay, so we do actually just win here. Because we can do this, and then we can Fury down both my opponent's blockers. Oh no, we can't quite. Oh, now we can. That was a really good draw. So we'll bounce this. Yeah, that was... I'd miscalculated a little bit there. Because I thought we could... I forget that this is just a natural 2-2, so we wouldn't have actually had quite enough. But yeah, we drew another Brazen Borrower, so kind of bailed out there. I think we would have been fine anyway. Opponent has to chump block there. Okay, so we possibly want Mystical Disputes here. Force of Negation was actually quite good there, but I'm not sure we want it going forward. Fire Ice again is a bit awkward because it doesn't tend to kill. You know, my opponent was on a lot of Hierarchs there. Blood Moon's not great. I think we can cut Force. Mystical Dispute's probably fine though. Klothys dies to Skyclave Apparition. What do we think of Prismari Command? 2 damage. What would we bring in? Endurance isn't too bad. It's a flash blocker. I think I'd rather do that, and we'll bring in 1 Klothys, 1 Endurance. You know, we could preemptively bring in something to kill, you know, opposing. They might be running Chalice of the Void. I guess maybe we should be keeping in more stuff, but I think we'll go with this. Okay, we're going to keep this. It's like we've got a Fury again, which is, as we saw in the last round, is pretty good. Okay, Brazen Borrower is an excellent draw as well. So I think we're just going to suspend Footfalls here. Is there any disadvantage to just going and getting basic forest? Probably. Well, if we draw Seasoned Pyromancer, that's bad. Let's go and get Stomping Ground. I think it's worth it here. So yeah, we've got Fury's good. Fury dodges Spell Queller as well, which is nice. Okay, Cavern of Souls. Okay, Supreme Phantom is fine. Oh, this is going to be Chalice on 0. Sure. Okay, so we're going to want to, yeah, so we'll bounce the Chalice here. And then if our opponent goes Spell Queller, we go Fury, kill Speller, Spell Queller. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. 3 here. Okay, Drogskull Captain. Okay, this is okay, I think. So yeah, we'll bounce the Chalice here. And then yeah, we'll just we're going to Violent Outburst just now. We don't want to untap. I think we're going to Fury as well, because if our opponent goes another Drogskull Captain, we're in big trouble. So I think I think we're just gonna use our Fury here to kill the Drogskull Captain. Obviously that's a little bit annoying to just get the 2-for-1 ourselves, but if our opponent ever gets another Drogskull Captain on the field, that's just really bad. Okay, opponent attacking. They're going to play their Chalice. We have got a one coming off suspend. So one of the cards in their hand is Chalice of the Void. Got 2 more. One's a land. Okay, Ether Vial. That's fine with us. Yeah, Dead Gone's pretty good as well. I think we're just attacking here. So this is, we have potentially got lethal next turn. And we've got this Dead Gone as well, which can be used to clear a blocker out of the way. Collected Company is something we don't really want to see. Okay, opponent attacking here, so that implies they've definitely got something. So yeah, we can't, oh, I suppose they can block with Hierarch, but that doesn't stop it. So this Footfalls is going to get countered. Okay, Rattle Chains. Target spirit gains hexproof. Doing it to itself. So yeah, I think we just, well, yeah, I think we just go for killing that. That would be, this will be lethal. Looks like my opponent might have conceded. Yep, okay, so we drew fairly well there. Yeah, we were able to get over the line. So, yeah, see you for the next round. Okay, opponents revealed Lurus. We're going to have to obviously mulligan this one. This is a bit awkward as well. Yeah, we're going to mulligan this as well. This is better. So we can bottom, we're going to bottom a land. And then, is it Fury or is it just Shardless Agent? I think we're going to bottom Fury. We don't really want to take the 2-for-1. And this way it guarantees a land. Okay, Ragavan's pretty good, so Fury would have been nice. That's Breeding Pool. So we are going to get hit by this Ragavan. But we're going to get to kill it next turn. Okay, Force of Negation, that's fine. Don't know exactly what we're against here. So it's definitely red. And then is it black for Rakdos, or could be Grixis, could be Jeskai, could be Jund. Yeah, it looks like it might be Jund. This looks like Jund Saga here. Oh, this could be really good. Because we're going to get to fire ice both these things down. Okay. So we need to go and grab, I think we just grab basic mountain with this. We don't want to take too much damage. And then yeah, we'll deal each of these 1 damage. Doing this at sorcery speed, don't want to give my opponent the chance to surveil something into the graveyard. Okay, there's a Saga. Hoping to fade a Thoughtseize here. But yeah, we do get a 2 for 1 there, which is nice. Okay, there's another Ragavan with haste. Okay, Tarn is a good one to get off. Please not Thoughtseize. Oh, there's a Tarmogoyf, which is also pretty good. Okay, so Violent Outburst here. So that's quite interesting. So I think we can just go and fetch a blue land, an island. I think we're going to Violent Outburst at instant speed, because then we've got the possibility of just killing a Ragavan that's dashed. See what our opponent decides to do. Obviously, if a Thoughtseize is incoming. Okay, no attacks. So we'll go ahead and make some rhinos here. What do we want? I think we'll just go and grab an island. Is there any? Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. And then Violent Outburst to make some rhinos. Okay, so Tarmogoyf, that does grow the Goyf. We can bounce it if we need to, but I think what we're going to do is just make some more rhinos. We'll play out the Wooded Foothills and pass. Got a lot of power on the field. Let's see. Looks like our opponent's going to make another construct. This Brazen Borrower is nice. We are going to have to do something about this Renin 6. We can bounce it if we want. Yeah, Shadow Spear seems like a good get there, but we have got 16, 18 power on the field. Okay, opponent, another Saga's really quite annoying. Lifelink and Trample. So I think we're just killing that, right? Although... No, I don't think we're killing that. I think we're just taking it. We want to get a red land, so yeah. Because we've got this Brazen Borrower. We're going to have to do something about this Renin 6. More lands is not ideal. So what if we could bounce Goyf, or we could just bounce the Renin 6. What if we just bounce Renin 6? We could bounce this, attack Renin 6, but then we risk dying on the swing back. Maybe we just send all the rhinos into Renin 6. What is it, 16? This can give trample, which is annoying. I'm going to send, I think I'm just going to send all the rhinos at Ren and 6. Opponent will block one with Goyf. So we kill Ren and 6 there. And then we'll play out the steam vents. And then we can hold up this bounce spell. Maybe that was loose. Yeah, maybe that was bad there. Okay, Inquisition. So we're going to bounce. They can make this just as big as the... have I just lost here? I think we're going to bounce this construct. Yeah, I think that was that a bad attack? Did it put us dead? Maybe that was really bad. Because now we can block Goyf. Well, we take some damage. I don't think we're dead here. We had to kill that Ren and 6. So opponent could equip here. Yeah, opponent is going to gain a hell of a lot of life here. Are we dead to a removal spell? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We are dead to a removal spell. Heat or bolt. Yeah, okay. So I think that attack was actually bad. I should have thought about that a bit more. How that looks. Looks like we are potentially going to survive. Opponent not... So yeah, we're just going to have to chump the Goyf here. I'm a bit worried about my opponent having... Well, if they had Bolt, they could just go for it. So it's unlikely they have Bolt. 5. They can make another token to put us to 8. They could have Ren and 6 in hand. I think we're just going to... Yeah, we're going to have to take the hit from Ragavan this turn. Yeah, they make another token. Get in for 5. Ragavan gets to do its thing. Oh, that would have been a really nice draw. Yeah, that would have been really nice. Oh, instead we draw a land. So there's no way we can... Yeah, I think we've now lost this game. Yeah, that Seasoned Pyromancer would have been really nice. Yeah, sadly I think we now lose because we're going to have to jump everywhere. Yeah, maybe that attack was really bad. Don't know, if it had been the other way around and my opponent had exiled our land and then we'd hit Seasoned Pyromancer, we'd be in a lot better shape. Yeah, equipping that to Goyf makes it an 8/9, seems very strong. Yep, and that's all she wrote. Okay, so did that attack kill us there? Unsure would be my response. It was, I don't know, we had to kill Ren and 6. We could have just bounced, but okay, so against this we're going to want Klothys, Force of Vigor. Maybe we want Leylines. It's potential. I think we can get rid of these forces. Yeah, I like Prismari Command because it kills artifacts, obviously. Any way to get 2-for-1s against this deck seems good. Maybe Leyline of the Void is a bit rubbish. It doesn't stop Goyf. It stops Ren and 6, but I think I'd rather have Endurance. What do we think about Dead Gone? Maybe on the play we can cut a Gemstone for another Endurance. Let's try that. See where we get to. Yeah, I'm kind of wrestling with that attack. Maybe it was bad, but we did have to kill Ren and 6. This deck can have a bit of a problem with Tarmogoyf. but I guess any non-black deck can. We're not able to run Unholy Heat. I think we're going to keep this. We don't really want to mulligan, and this hand has got some reasonable spells in. Oh, yeah, okay. I should have brought in Blood Moon here. I always forget that against Urza's Saga decks. Yeah, definitely should have brought in Blood Moon here, because Blood Moon is a real. Yeah, that's annoying actually. Blood Moon would have been a real nice one. Okay, Ragavan. So we are going to bounce that, I think. I think we'll play this out. Maybe we're supposed to bounce now, but I think I don't think our opponent should be bringing in Veil of Summer against us, really. Okay, yeah, so we'll go and get a mountain here. And we'll bounce this. Obviously this is a bit annoying having to use our Brazen Borrower in this fashion. We'd rather save it for something like a Chalice of the Void. But playing this deck for a while, I just feel like Ragavan is an easy way for us to just lose the game. Okay, this could be Renin 6. There's a Void Mirror. Oh, we could do without drawing these lands. Really do without that. I'm going to play out this Stomping Ground. Oh, that was a mistake as well, because now we can't even cast this Brazen Borrower. Oh, no, I'm just all over the place in this game. Yeah, so we can now hold up Endurance, but we can't hold up Brazen Borrower, which would have been nice. Although against Thoughtseize, I guess. Okay, so we're just going to cast this. We'll target my opponent, puts a land back into their deck, stops a potential Renin 6. Yep, we have pretty much nothing. Okay, there's a Goyf. That's pretty good. Oh, come on. I think we're attacking here. Yeah, that Urza Saga. And I don't think we've drawn any. Have we drawn any spells? No, no, we've drawn 0 spells, which is a fairly surefire way to lose. To lose here. Okay, so we would like to find. What would we like to find ideally? We're going to cast this. It doesn't actually grow the Goyf, so yeah, we'll cast. If you don't cast it, it stays exiled, doesn't it? Oh, come on! I think we have to attack now. Yeah, we're on that kind of plan. Opponent's not going to block here. Fury would have been amazing there. Another Brazen Borrower wouldn't be too bad. I mean, we've got 6 points of power on the field. Opponent can go and get Shadow Spear though, which is going to gain them life. Obviously, yeah, equipping Tarmogoyf with Shadow Spear is just insane. Yeah, there's Shadow Spear. This card's really good. Yeah, this deck seems really good. I did play it recently on the channel. Oh, Renin 6 to kill our Brazen Borrower as well is pretty good. Yeah, we really needed to draw some spells here rather than just lands. We're actually taking 10 points of damage here. So there are ways we can win this game. Oh no, not with. I guess it would have to be Fire Ice. Tap this into another Fire Ice, but we could win that way. Violent Outburst, eh? How does that help us? So if we attack, that's no good. Oh no, that does. Yeah, I guess the only way we win now is attack, and my opponent doesn't block for some reason, but they definitely will. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, so we made a few errors in that, but nothing game breaking. I think we drew our first spell on turn 6, and it was after my opponent had a Void Mirror out. Maybe bouncing the Ragavan turn 2 hurt us there. We would have had some rhinos here. But yeah, that seemed like a really rough matchup. But yeah, onwards and upwards. See you for the next round. Round number 3. We're on the draw here. It is rhinos, but we're not doing literally anything till turn 3. I think we're going to mulligan this. Although that's even worse potentially. I think we'll maybe we should have kept that first one. We'll risk this. We can suspend rhinos on 1, and maybe I should have kept that Fury instead of this Murktide as well. If we get Ragavan now. Yep, that was a mistake. Okay. Yeah, I think I made a big error there. Go and grab, I think, I'm just going to get Stomping Ground here. Force isn't a terrible draw. Really need to find a land off the top. Probably 2 lands, actually. Yeah, that was... Probably should have mulliganed again. I definitely shouldn't have bottomed the Fury. Okay, Wooded Foothills is annoying to bottom. Oh no, yeah, we're pretty dead now. Okay. Well, if we can find a land, you know, we can fire both of these. Okay, getting force off the top is pretty good. Come on, give me a land. It is a land. Okay, so yeah, we get to kill both of these, and then if we can find another land that makes blue mana, we can okay. So these just generally have haste. Okay, so we'll fire. I think we're going to kill the Ragavan and one of these obligators. Better to I think we'd rather take 1 more point of damage than give my opponent more looks at the top of our library and treasure. Got rhinos coming in next turn. Okay, so we find the land. We are a little bit at risk of just being burned out here, but we'll make some rhinos. Yeah, this is the mono red Eldrazi deck. Might be that they have. Oh no, they can cast colorless spells. This could be a problem because yeah, they're eventually going to get to doom us with these Remnant Ruins. Oh, shouldn't be yielding really because we can force stuff. Okay, so we get to make more rhinos here as well. So yeah, we're going to attack all here. Another land isn't too bad either. Yeah, we'll attack all here. Serve in for 10. I think we're just going to hold up Prismari Command just in case. Okay, so opponent dismembering there. So I think they're going for killing us. If they attack, we can Prismari Command one of these down. We've got Force as well. They could have another Dismember. Ooh, Fury's bad. So this would be lethal, actually. Okay. So I think here we're gonna kill the Obligator so that we don't die to Ramonat Ruins. We do yeah. So deal 2 damage, and then we'll make a treasure. I think deal 2 damage here, and we'll make a treasure. Yeah, we need to make the treasure there because then we can cast Force if my opponent tries to ew, so that's a problem because if our oh no, that's fine, we can let that resolve. Yeah, making the treasure there so that we can force in our upkeep if our opponent has Bolt, because our opponent can now activate this Ramonat Ruins. Okay, so they are going to cast that. Deal 2 damage. Yeah, that's fine. We'll go to 1 here. Opponent looking for Bolt, I think. Okay, we do get there. Yeah, holding up Prismari Command there. We probably should have thought about that a little bit more, but it was correct. In the end, the rhinos get over the line. So what are we going to want here? So they're probably bringing in, I think they run Chalice anyway, potentially. I don't think we want Force. I think we'll bring in a Klothys. I think we will bring in 2 Force of Vigors. And then maybe just an Endurance. Yeah. Endurance, yeah, it's a reasonable blocker against what they're doing. I think it's probably better than Force of Negation. This hand is okay. If we if we can find a land, it's really good. If my opponent Ragavans off in turn 1, we probably Fury it. Okay, so we'll leave with this, and then I am going to Fury the Ragavan down. I just think I don't think we can. You can let that resolve. It lets our opponent do too much unfair stuff. You know, it might have been worth saving there, but we have got this Fire Ice as well. So it is Eldrazi here. So okay, so we're going to tap the Eldrazi Temple here. We could tap the Ramonat Ruins. What are we afraid of? This only makes colourless. Opponent couldn't cast Bone Crusher. I'm going to tap the red source, I think, because then my opponent can't cast Ragavan either. I suppose if they go another Temple, Thought Not Seer, that's annoying. Okay, they're choosing Elemental for this, so I don't know what that could be. Oh, how are we missing these lands? Is it worth suspending this Crashing Footfalls? Probably. That's really annoying. We we just need to find lands now. There are quite a lot of draws at it. Matter Reshaper, we don't mind really. Oh, come on. Yeah, I think this time we'll just hold up Brazen Borrower. Don't think we're bouncing this Matter Reshaper. We probably will bounce a Reality Smasher if that's what they're going for this turn. Looks like it. Yeah, we're fine to bounce that. It's not ideal, obviously, because you have to discard a card. Let's discard this Crashing Footfall. Oh, we should have discarded one of these Shardless Agents. Although both of these pitch. Well, we don't really need to pitch stuff in this. Okay, so we get hit for 3. Hopefully find a land. Any untapped land is fine here. Yep, there we go. So I think now we're just going to... What we're going to get here. We don't really want to go much lower on life. We do need double blue though for this Murktide. I think I'm going to get a Steam Vents here. Do I want to Shardless Agent, or do we just want to... Yeah, I think we're going to Shardless Agent here. We could have Violent Outbursted. Maybe that was better. So opponent hasn't got any good attacks if all they're going to do is cast Reality Smasher. Which it looks like they are. There's no real good attacks here. I wonder if we're meant to attack here. Probably. Well, Seasoned Pyromancer is quite good. Okay, so we'll attack with 2 rhinos. If our opponent blocks, they're going to block with this Matter Reshaper. But if they block with a Smasher, we'll Violent Outburst. Make some more rhinos. Kill the Reality Smasher. I'm very surprised my opponent didn't block with the Matter Reshaper here. You'd have thought they'd want the card. That's all of our Crashing Footfalls gone, I think. Yeah, although one comes in next turn, so we're fine if this is a Thought Not Seer. Will my opponent realise all our Crashing Footfalls are gone? Yes. So we're just attacking all here, I think. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, definitely. Given that these Crashing Footfalls are coming off suspend. We're not going to attack with Shardless Agent unless we draw fire. Could be. Okay, Warping Whale's annoying here, but maybe we're not now then. Another Violent Outburst isn't great. Opponent doesn't... they do actually have to block here. So we'll attack with all these rhinos, because then if my opponent chooses not to block... I don't know why that my opponent's not blocking with this Matter Reshaper. So we'll draw a card. Okay, we get there. Yeah, I don't know. I'd have thought blocking with a Reshaper would have been quite good. It draws you a card, essentially, soaks up some damage. But there we go. Move on to the next round. Okay, round number 4 will be on the play. Yeah, this is okay. Again, we're hoping for another land. But we can suspend rhinos on 1. We've got Fury as a kind of backup plan if we need to kill something. Yeah, we'll go and get Stomping Ground here. Suspend some rhinos, pass the turn. See what my opponent has. Okay, Ralgren Triumph, so I don't know what this is yet. Okay, Force. Not an awful draw, depending on what my opponent's on, obviously. But Seachrome Coast, Stoneforge Mystic. Okay. See what they go and get here. We might have to Fury that down. We're gonna have to Fury that down. We won't fetch, just keep lands in our deck. Okay, that's good. So here we can obviously make rhinos, but I don't think that's what we want to do. We'll go and grab. We need to get red mana, so we'll go and grab a Steam Vents. And then well, actually, do we want to just Fury this, discarding the Prismari Command, and then make some rhinos? That's probably better. Yeah, I think we're going to go with that. We can draw our cards back with now, do we? I think I'm going to go now. Sorcery speed. We don't. It looks like some sort of control deck featuring Stoneforge Mystic. So yeah, we're going to go now to play around our opponent having something like Counterspell. Obviously, Teferi is quite annoying, but we can kill the Teferi. Okay, that's obviously a little bit annoying. So yeah, we will attack here. Play this. I think we're just going to Seasoned Pyromancer here. Make a token. Okay, so we can make more double lots of rhinos here. Obviously, depending on what our opponent has. Teferi is very annoying. The Royal Scions. Not something I really expected here. I've not seen this in a long time. Okay, opponent's shocking in. So rhinos are coming in this turn. Okay, so I think we're going to attack. I think we'll attack the Royal Scions here. Or do we care? We care if it gets to ultimate. So I think we are going to attack the Royal Scions here. No point in Violent Outbursting. Do that at the end of my opponent's turn. Okay, we'll take that and we'll go and grab a mountain. Okay, so we've still got, we've got a decent board presence here. Okay, opponent churning through their deck somewhat with the Royal Scions. Gets rid of a land. I think we're probably killing the Royal Scions here. Okay, Prismatic Ending from the opponent. 2 cards in hand for them. Okay, so that's Violent Outburst. Make some more rhinos. Opponent's got 2 cards in hand. They could have Archmage's Charm to steal one. Okay, so I think we will send. Let's send both of these. We will. Well, how much power have we got? 8, 9, 10, 11. I think we're just attacking my opponent now. Opponent. Okay, bolting Seasoned Pyromancer is fine. So this is still potentially lethal next. Yeah. So now, actually, I don't think we do anything here. Because if we go Shardless Agent, make rhinos, and then my opponent goes Supreme Verdict, we just lose because we haven't got anything left. Okay, Ragavan. So, I mean, we'll make Seasoned Pyromancer tokens here. We could Prismari Command. Okay. We could have Prismari Commanded there, but this uses more mana. Opponent can't counter this. So not sure what my opponent's on really here. But I think we probably want to consider Blood Moon and definitely Mystical Dispute. We saw Ragavan, the Royal Scions, and some control spells. So I don't think we want this dead gone, although it does kill Ragavan. We'll keep the Brazen Borrowers in. They're good at threatening planeswalkers. Good at bouncing things like Chalice that my opponent might bring in. Opponent is probably running Teferi. Don't really know what we want to bring in here. Maybe Force is a bit much with these disputes. Or maybe we don't. Well, maybe we don't want Prismari Commands actually. Cut those for now. Maybe trim on the Furies. Trim 1 Fire Ice. Go with that. Could be that we're meant to bring in Klothys here, just as something my opponent can't deal with. Although we did see Prismatic Ending, so Klothys not quite the slam dunk against that card, like it is against some other decks that can't just straight up can't deal with it. Okay, we're gonna if we draw lands, but we need to draw a lot of land. Well, we only need 1, and then we've got another draw with Fire Ice. But I think we are going to mulligan this. Yeah, this is better. We'll bottom the Force here, I think. So here we're probably going to try and get them with Blood Moon. So no Ragavan is nice. Drawing a Force isn't too bad. Didn't actually think about this Blood Moon because this is going to have to fetch a red land, so we are going to be a way off finding Blood Moon here. Because this needs to get red, and then we need to get the other spell colours as well, obviously. Okay, that's a good draw. So what do we think here? I think we just do this and pass, because this needs to go and fetch red anyway. See what our opponent goes and gets. They might just get, yeah, so they get the Triome. So I wonder if it's worth doing anyway. Next turn. Although it looks like they're holding up counter magic. So we might as well, this might as well go and get a Steam Vent, I think. Okay, Crashing Footfalls, not the best draw. So I'll play out a fetch land, and then this can go and get, do we want to get green or blue first? I think blue, given we've got Brazen Borrower in our hand. Iteration. Okay, we'll allow that to resolve. I guess we could have force pitched Brazen Borrower. Maybe we should have done that, but don't think so here. It's also possible that we should Violent Outburst. Mystical Dispute entered the exile zone. Okay, so it looks like they missed on lands here. So we'll go, yeah, we'll take advantage of this. We'll go and grab island or forest. I think we'll grab an island, and then we'd love to draw another fetch land off the top, really. So they can't dispute the Crashing Footfalls. I guess they could force, and then when we force back. Oh, okay, that's annoying. Okay. So do we go for Blood Moon here? Doesn't stop them casting Ragavan. I think we just suspend both of these and then potentially go for it next turn, because otherwise, yeah, we shut ourselves off rhinos if we do that until we draw a basic forest. We'd possibly force another iteration here. We definitely force that. Okay, so yeah, now we're out of cards, so we're just going to slam the Blood Moon. Yeah. It shuts us off some stuff, but you know, my opponent now has no blue mana. Okay, they have a plains. That's a bit annoying. Okay, that's also quite annoying. Hopefully it's shutting our opponent off more than us. Yeah, we'll play another mountain past the turn. How long until these rhinos come in? No, it is only one turn, so we get to make 16 power here. Yep, we'll cast Crashing Footfalls. Path to Exile when we've got Blood Moon out seems a little awkward. I guess otherwise my opponent might just die. Oh, we could just Fury here. If we cast Fury, my opponent is dead next turn, and I can't think of anything that's... they could just have Bolt. So if they just bolt this, I think we're going to wait. Don't think it's worth playing it out there. I think we'll just try and ride this to victory now. Could be an ending here. Yeah. So we can actually Violent Outburst this turn. Force is actually a pretty good draw. So now we're going to save Fury to clear blockers. Yeah, that's fine because we still have lethal given our other Violent Outburst. Make some more rhinos. So opponent might have double bolt to kill one, but yeah, we're just in such a commanding position there. Blood Moon was, I mean, to be fair, my opponent didn't find lands, but yeah, Blood Moon was an absolute slam dunk, and opponent had 5 cards in their hand that I assume they just couldn't cast. So yeah, we're 3-1 on to the next round. Okay, final round, playing for the 4-1, and this hand seems great. It's got interaction for like an early Ragavan or other creature. It's got force, and then Friday we find another land, which we've got Fire Ice to help with that. It's got we're on the play as well, and it's got a way to make rhinos on turn 3. So yeah, can't want for much more than this, really. Okay, we'll play out the Foothills, pass the turn. Hold up this Dead Gone in case of a turn 1 creature. Thraben Inspector. I wonder if I'm supposed to kill that. I mean, might as well, I think. Use our mana. Okay, so we're now gonna tap down my opponent's land. So the question is, do we go and get a basic island? I think that's fine. We've then got all of our colours to cast this Shardless Agent, whatever land we find. Okay, that's good. Let's see what our opponent has. It could be, don't know what this is yet. It could be the deck that tries to make loads of tokens and then Glimpse of Tomorrow. Okay, another Thraben Inspector. Okay, so we will now go and just grab another island. Possibly Afraid of Blood Moon, and also I don't want to lower my life total too much. So we've made £10 now. We're going to hold up Force this turn, and then we're pretty much just holding up Force forever. Although, can they Cascade? They can't at the moment with red, white. So yeah, we don't know what this is so far. Okay, sacrificing a clue. Okay, flagstones. Oh, Fury's pretty good. Oh, if this is Ephemerate, I probably force the Ephemerate. Yeah, I think I'm yeah, I'm definitely forcing this. Just because you know, otherwise we have nothing left, and our opponent has a Fury, so we get to slam him for 6 here, which isn't too bad. Okay, Violent Outburst is also a nice draw. Not worth Violent Outbursting there. So we still don't, so they're on Ephemerate, but we don't know what else my opponent is on. We don't know what the main sort of game plan is, really. Could be just elementals. Okay, they're drawing cards. looking for lands, perhaps. There's a land, so 9. My opponent's down to 9. Okay, so they're cleansing, wildfiring their own land to ramp them, but I think we just win next turn. Because my opponent can't block more rhinos. Going to just grab a forest here. Yeah, that's fine. And then yeah, we can just Violent Outburst. Make some more rhinos. Yep. Okay, so not really sure what's going on here. So Wildfire, Flagstones of Drakir, that kind of thing is occurring, and also Fury and Ephemerate. I guess Ephemerating a Thraben Inspector isn't the worst, but yeah, so it's that kind of deck, I suppose. So not sure if we want Force of Negation here. Probably the only thing that Force hits is going to be Ephemerate, which isn't the worst. I actually don't know that we want to make many changes, if any, actually. Klothys could be good. They're probably running Prismatic Ending, but they are only 2 colours, so I think I am going to bring in Klothys. We don't want Blood Moon. I think we're just going to do Klothys for a Dead Gone here. Yeah. Do that, see how we get on. Okay, so we're going to mulligan this 5-lander and mulligan this no-lander and keep this. So we'll ship Prismari Command and I think Force. I don't think Force is that strong here. So I'm not expecting Blood Moon. I don't think, but it is possible. Oh, it's yeah, it's boom bust kind of thing. So actually here, given that they've played this indestructible one, I'm not going to suspend rhinos, I don't think. So if we go turn 1 fetch shock, suspend rhinos, I don't, although we're going to have to do it next turn anyway to play a land. So I think we'll lead off on Breeding Pool. Yeah, because our opponent can go boom, which destroys target land you control and your opponent controls, but then their land doesn't get destroyed, so it's essentially just turn 2 kill, turn 2 sinkhole. Yeah, I should have had that in mind really. So Force is actually a decent keep in, but so often it's good to play just a fetch land there. Okay, no boom burst is good. Often it's good to play a fetch land there so that when they can't target your land. But there we were going to have to play a land on turn 2 anyway, so they would just get to do it. Okay, so yes, opponents played a Walking Ballista for 1. We really want to see another land off the top. That just unlocks all of our hand. Okay, Thraben Inspector. So we can actually kill both of those things in one go with these Prismari commands if we need to. Right, show us another land. It's certainly not a 3-drop. Murktide Regent. Okay. I mean, I did say not a 3-drop. So 7-drop, certainly not a 3-drop, but we haven't got anything in the graveyard to get this out. Okay, so just want to be a bit mindful of our opponent playing Blood Moon. Getting attack for 2 here. 2 counters on our rhinos. Chandra Torch of Defiance would be bad. Exile the top 4 cards, you can play them whenever you cast a spell. Okay, not seen that before. Oh, we really need a land there, because if we could have gone kill this. That's really annoying. Yeah, we're just short on lands here. Yeah, that's really irritating. Whenever you cast a spell this turn. Okay, so it's quite a powerful effect, but it's 4 mana. Okay, opponent is casting Solitude. Wonder if they have an Ephemerate in hand. So we're being bashed for 3 here, but we get rhinos this turn. I think. Oh no, don't want to concede. Okay, so here come the rhinos. So given that, I think now, yes, excellent. So I think we're not actually going to make more rhinos here. I think we're going to kill a couple of my opponent's things. So we're going to want Mountain Island, I think. Grab Mountain, and then, well, we're going to want double red for this and double blue for this. Actually, we have to go and get Steam Vents here. So we're going to Prismari Command, destroy target artifact, deal 2 damage. Deal 2 damage, destroy target artifact. So we'll destroy this. So the reason we're doing this at sorcery speed, I want to play around some like double Ephemerate. We don't want our opponents to put more counters on stuff. You know, if we try and do this in their turn and they go bolt, put counters on, kill you. Yeah, we don't want our opponent solituding our rhinos, really. Okay, so Thraben Inspector could potentially be made big enough here to kill our rhinos. I think that was fine. Maybe we should have just made more rhinos, but yeah, maybe. But we can now make rhinos. Don't know, none of their stuff had flying. Maybe we were meant to just make more rhinos. Something like Solitude Ephemerate here is really scary. Okay, they do have Solitude. Are they going to Ephemerate the Solitude? Okay, they do. They do have Ephemerate. So, although we gained so much life here that actually it's not too bad. This Thraben Inspector is a 4/5, annoyingly. Okay, so yeah, we'll Fury as well. I think we're just going to kill most of my opponent's stuff here. So let's go. Yeah, because we don't really want my opponent ephemerating. So let's get rid of this. Kill Solitude. Actually, we can deal that too as well. Oh no. No, we can't quite do that. We can't quite kill everything. I was gonna say this because this can deal 2 damage. Oh, that was a mistake. I meant to kill yeah, I meant to kill the wait, hold on, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we didn't actually have enough to kill everything, so that's fine. And then we'll just make some rhinos, I think. Our opponent can ephemerate their Thraben Inspector if they want. It removes all the counters. Okay, make 10 power. So you go. Opponent could, of course, have another Solitude to flash in here. And then they can ephemerate it, kill more rhinos. So, yeah, maybe we're meant to play around this. We've got other stuff to do. Opponent's gone through a number of Solitudes. Yeah, I don't think we're blocking here. So what are we doing here? We can't do loads of things. I think we could Prismari Command and Murktide, to be fair. Yeah, okay, I think we're going to do that. I think, yeah, so we'll kill the Solitude. We want to do that before Murktide, because otherwise we run the risk of our opponent killing our Murktide with Solitude. Okay, so what we're going to go and get here? We're a reasonable life total. So if we get Forest, Prismari Command, yeah, that's fine. Prismari Command, so we'll deal 2 damage, create a treasure. Then we'll cast this Murktide Regent. Two, 3, 4. We can't quite make it that big, but yeah, a 7/7 still pretty good. Yeah, we'll attack here. We're probably not blocking this Thraben Inspector because if our opponent has Lightning Bolt, we don't want to trade Thraben Inspector for Murktide Regent. I guess Thraben Inspector and a Lightning Bolt. Opponent's dealt with our rhinos fairly handily, but they've gone through 3 Solitudes now. Okay, our opponent has Lightning Bolt. I suppose we should be a bit wary of this. If our opponent just bolting us out. Look at our Fury as well. Okay, yeah, it is Fury. So they're going to kill. Okay, they're going to deal 4 damage. Oh, they've got another Ephemerate. Okay, yeah, that might just win. Seasoned Pyromancer is okay here. Brazen Borrower, not awful, but not the best. I think we're just going to go Seasoned Pyromancer. Play a land, pass the turn. Oh no, yeah, okay, so because our opponent can just blast down Fury here. Ephemerate Fury, kill most of our board. Yeah, that was a mistake. I did forget about that. Okay. So yeah, these Ephemerates are really quite good. So yeah, we're going to block here because then we can make Seasoned Pyromancer tokens to block next turn. But we're going to... How many rhinos have we gone through? 2. Ooh, that's pretty good. Skyclave Apparition as well. Yeah, this card's been pretty good for my opponent. Okay, yeah, looking like a loss here. Let's just go grab Steam Vents. Yeah, okay, so... Okay, Seasoned Pyromancer is a really good draw. Get rid of this Force of Negation. Okay, and then I think we're going to hold up. Yeah. Yeah, I think we need to... Well, we could just suspend the rhinos here. Do we think the game's going to go that long? Actually, I think we might need to, because if our opponent Skyclaves the Pyromancer, we might have to block. We're going to have to block with this Elemental, and then might need to bounce the Fury, which is obviously not ideal, but... Okay, here's Skyclave. So putting a counter Esper, we're going to have to let them draw a card here as well. We could bounce the Skyclave Apparition. I wonder if we're supposed to bounce the Skyclave Apparition here. So bounce that, we get a 3/3. We could then go block. Yeah, I think we're meant to do that. I mean, it's not great. You know, our opponent gets to draw a card here as well. So bounce this. We get a 3/3. And then we can go block here, take 4. And then we are actually alive next turn. And we've got a Seasoned Pyromancer in the yard as well. Opponent got 5 cards in hand though, which is pretty good. What have they got? Okay, Skyclave Apparition famously can't hit tokens. So next turn, although that does, well, it doesn't quite kill us. Tarn is not good. I don't think we can afford to do anything with that. So yeah, we're going to make some tokens, block where we can. This Raven Inspector's actually gotten pretty big. My opponent's going to get to put counters on stuff as well, which is annoying. Assuming they've got spells to cast, which they definitely have. Grim Lavamancer. Not seeing Grim Lavamancer for a while. Okay, so let's do Seasoned Pyromancer's thing. Then we'll kill the apparition, block here, block here. If we find Fury, how good is that? Probably not good enough. This might just be garbage time now. I don't think we've got much that can deal with this board. Brought back. Okay, not seeing that. Okay, I think it's time to concede. Yeah, pretty cool deck. Don't know if we want to bring in anything else. I guess we want to keep in the forces for this and that. And Ephemerate. Those Ephemerates just absolutely ruined us there. Blood Moon's no good. We haven't actually got too much. I think we just resubmit. Yeah, I feel like we were on top of that one. It just kind of spiraled out of control. Maybe I played... Maybe I should have... Trying to think what we could have done differently. I think we focused too much on maybe we focused too much on clearing my opponent's board. Where we should have just been making rhinos. Okay, we'll be on the play here. This is a difficult hand because it doesn't suspend rhinos. I think we're going to mulligan this. Yeah, this is better. Klothys is really good. So we're going to keep this, and I think we're going to bottom Brazen Borrower. Play the Scalding Tarn and pass, then that can go and get Wooded Foothills. Yeah, we're going to get Wooded Foothills, and then we'll probably we could Fire Ice our opponents. Okay, that's annoying. Yeah. Okay, Shardless Agent's obviously a nice draw. I think we let our opponent have mana this turn. I'm assuming they're well, they could still be on the boom bust plan, which would actually be really annoying here. Oh, yeah, I should have tapped their land, really. I think we're going to risk it. Okay, so let's go fire, kill this, shoot you. We have to take a damage. Oh, sorry, we have to let my opponent draw a card, which is obviously rough. I could have something like brought back, I guess. They got brought back. Could have. Yeah, they do. Oh, Arid Mesa as well. Ugh. Okay, sure. Well, now I think we're just gonna try and kill my opponent with cards in their hand. Yeah, that Fire Ice plan was probably incorrect. Yeah, draw some cards. I suppose we could have Furied this, but I think we'll save that. 2 permanents. That's yeah, it's good with fetch lands. Haven't seen that too often. We've got some decent follow-ups. You know, next turn we can either Violent Outburst. Essentially, we're going to Fury a couple of, well, Fury something down. If our opponent jams the Saga, I think that's fine. Is this going to be Solitude and Ephemerate Solitude? I guess Brought Back works with Solitude as well, which is quite nice. Oh, I've got the Ephemerate as well. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna Fury here. Ranger Captain of Eos. That's really good against us. That's really annoying. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna Fury some stuff down here, hopefully. So do we attack? If I attack, we can't actually Violent Outburst at the moment. So if we attack, if my opponent blocks here, we can then kill everything with Fury. Such a bait attack. Okay, opponent not blocking, that's fair. So then we'll kill... I don't think we care about Solitude at the moment. I think we're just going to kill this Ranger Captain and this Esper Sentinel, because our opponent does have Ephemerate coming back in next turn. We don't really want them... Yeah, we can't use this Violent Outburst with Ranger Captain on the field. So I think we're definitely killing the Sentinel, and then I think we'll just kill the Ranger Captain. Bit surprised my opponent didn't sacrifice. Yeah, the reason you can't use your Cascade spells with Ranger Captain on the field is because you put the Cascade on the stack and then your opponent sacrifices Ranger Captain. You can't Cascade into anything. Don't know, maybe that was loose, but I think this is fine. Maybe we were meant to kill the Ranger Captain and then Violent Outburst, but that's good. Yeah, that's pretty good. There's some there's some very good cards in there. Some very good cards actually. So they're going to go Esper Sentinel, and the next turn they can just do so much stuff. Okay, so we'll get rid of, don't think it really matters because that Brought Back only deals with deals with cards. That left there that turn. Until the end of this turn. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so now we're going to have to bounce the Solitude, I think. Yeah, we're in trouble here, annoyingly. Our opponent is kind of grinding us out. Oh, we possibly should have done this now. This having lifelink is... Your opponents can't cast spells from anywhere other than their hands. Okay, that's quite annoying, but we've got this Brazen Borrower if we need it. So yeah, that Esper Sentinel is getting pretty beefy. So I think we have to, if my opponent wants to ephemerate this, then fine, I think. Do you just do that, stop them gaining the life? No, I don't think so yet, because we kind of need to force the Ephemerate. So it's kind of Klothys versus the world now. Finding Fury would be decent. So I don't think our opponent can cast Ephemerate. Okay, so they're Ephemerating the Thraben Inspector. So yeah, we don't care about that as much, really. Okay, so now I think we're going to petty theft this Solitude. It draws our opponent a card, but yeah. Maybe that's wrong. I think we're just trying to burn our opponent out with this Klothys. I think this is fine. We can actually cast the Brazen Borrower. I always think Solitude has flying for some reason. Does Subtlety have flying? I think so. So yeah, if our opponent goes brought back, we're going to want to stamp this for green, I guess. So what do we get? I think it has, well, is there many things that we need to cast for forest with a forest now? Would we rather get the mountain? Let's grab a forest. Okay, I think our opponent probably has brought back in that case. Brought back an instant. Yeah. So I think, yeah, we're not casting this Brazen Borrower because we can't, we cannot give our opponent chance to brought back. Let's go to non-basic. Just destroy target land. Sure, they haven't got another one. Ratchet Bomb. Sure. Opponent has got quite a big board now. You've got 3, 6, 7, 8 power. It's a bit worrying. And they've got a Solitude in hand. Well, that's that's not even that good. Okay, so yeah, we're just going to continue to gain life here. Fury will be good if we can draw another land. Or a red spell kind of works. Klothys is keeping us in it here, but only just. We can't cast Brazen Borrower, of course. Okay, so now we could Fury. Fury can't kill actually that much, so I think we're just going to exile a land. And then we'll add red mana. And we'll do this. Seasoned Pyromancer. It blocks at least. Gives our Fury more time to work. Yeah, we instantly draw 2 lands, which is a bit unfortunate. Hopefully our opponent doesn't have Fury. I could cast Solitude here. I suppose Ratchet Bomb kills some stuff as well. Really? Yeah, that's pretty bad there. Yeah, I think we just lose. We just lose now, right? I don't actually know what we can draw here. Well, Murktide isn't bad. We'll gain some life. Oh no, it is bad because my opponent's just got Solitude, right? So we're at 8. We cast Murktide Regent. I'm pretty sure our opponent just has Solitude from when we bounced it. Although that does gain us life, I guess. Gains us 7 life. Although I think we're even with 7 life, our opponent probably has enough stuff. Yeah, that's rough here. Don't know really. This just kind of got away with it from us. Our opponent Ephemerate is such a strong card. Weird that our opponent's attacking here. Why would we not just block the Fury? I mean, we have to block. I'm pretty sure our opponent's got... Oh, they can first strike it and then Ephemerate if they've got it, I guess, to kill it. Oh, that's just enough. Okay, never mind. Never mind me. Okay, well, yeah, we get absolutely browned by that. Maybe I didn't take it as seriously as I should. But, yeah, fairly happy with the league. I think, don't know, there's a lot of hate for Rhinos out at the moment, which can make it a bit awkward. But yeah, hope everyone enjoyed, and we'll see you again soon. Cheers.